Alright, so, new things. Since the last video, I finally got the transmission out from underneath, and odds are the pan for it's broke, which we already figured because it was already leaking fluid, but finally got it out. It took me a while to get the car up high enough. My jack I had wasn't getting high enough, so I went and I bought me a new bottle jack. It was just barely getting high enough. I had to put a couple pieces of wood underneath, lifted it up here by the motor mount. But yeah, I've got just about everything out. I just got a couple more wires, get the heater core out. I ain't messing with that crap. I ain't worried about heating this car because it's going to be a summer car, air, I got 2 windows, so, I mean, I had a Jeep for a while that had no air in it, just 440 AC. But, I need to get me some new bolts for this right here, because, well, the bolts are fine, but the part that actually it screws into is broke. I had to pull that out when I went to get the camshaft out, because I decided to take the camshaft out while the engine was still in, because I thought I could, so I had to pull that back just a little bit, but live and learn. I'm going to get some headers instead of reusing these exhaust manifolds. So, we get new headers. Everybody keeps telling me to get new heads too. Everyone keeps telling me get some Vortex and blah blah blah, aluminum heads. I really don't care. I ain't going for no power machine. I'm just going for a Sunday drive cruise in person. But the engine's just about about ready to go back together. My buddy gave me a camshaft, which apparently is not compatible with what I got, even though it's the same model car, but he's got a different motor than I do. My lobes on this camshaft are spaced differently than the ones on this one, and it looks like I've actually got a bit more lift on this one. So I'll be keeping the old camshaft, which it doesn't look like there's anything wrong with it, but I do need to change the bearings in the motor still. I'm going to have the transmission rebuilt at school, because like I said, I'm taking body work, not engine work. Engine work's not my forte, at least transmissions aren't. But as you can see, I've got floor pan cut out here, so I'm ready to weld in the new piece. I just got to trim up the edges, cut the new piece to fit, and then do some plug welds. Like I said, I've got me a flux cord welder, so it's just a little bit different. I got to replace one of the brake cables or brake lines because I accidentally nicked it when I was cutting the floor panel out. So something I need to watch for when I cut the other side. Probably. I know there's a gas line over on that side. But what else do I got here? Yeah, I just got one more jack stand I got to take off underneath it. Now that I got the transmission out, I got to roll the car out and clean up the floor where the transmission fluid went everywhere. You can see it under there where it just spilled out. There's still transmission fluid in there. It's just took forever to get out because I was trying to keep more from spilling out. But so once I let the other jack stand down, I gotta move all that stuff and then organize it somewhere. I got my pistons up here. I've still got them in the order they came out. Need some new connector bearings, whatever you call them. The bearings for that where they connect to the crankshaft. Might get a new torque converter maybe. What crap is that? Oh, it's a wire from the car. I thought it was one of my tools. Yeah, all the wires in this I'm not worried about breaking because I'm either going to rebuild the wiring harness or get a new wiring harness. So like I said, I'm not hooking up heat in this car. I'm just hooking up the basic stuff that I need: lights, gauges, horns. I ain't gonna hook up a whole bunch of unnecessary stuff. I can make it without air. It'll be alright. My main thing why this takes so long is I just don't really have anywhere to start, because either A, I don't have the tools to do it, or B, I ain't got the money, and usually it's B. And usually it's B because I don't have money to afford A. Either that or I buy the wrong parts all the time. It's one of the two. I gotta trash this, do something with it because it is no longer any good. Yeah, I gotta do some clean out in here. Oil pan, almost clean, just gotta, you can see where I've already cleaned up in here. I need to go through it one more time, and then I really gotta hit down there, but I've got pressure washer now. So, just gotta go in and hit that, hit the heads, hit the intake. I need something to get the inside of the intake, the inside of the heads, to clean those out. I hear kerosene's a good cleaner. My main thing is I gotta find a spot for everything. I might take those rims once I get it all taken apart and everything. If I ever got to get up underneath the car again, I'll try and get those rims up underneath the wheels, or under the tires, I mean. But, well, then again, also I don't want to ruin those wheels. It depends. Once I get those floor panels patched up, I have one little dent over here that I need to hammer out that I accidentally put in. I was backing out one of these days when I got it running. I nicked the side over there just a little bit. I managed to push most of it out, but I need to get my hammer and dollies and hammer the ding back out. It's a pretty tight garage in here. It may look big on video. I don't know. It looks more cluttered on the video, but I don't have a whole lot of room in here. There's a whole lot of junk. I'm putting all the parts over there on the workbench. I've got a couple things over here. I've got a spray gun up there. I can actually put some truck bed liner on, but it's about all I got for right now. So just a little update. Hopefully I'll be putting the floor pans in soon. Yeah, just like and subscribe.